Hello, my viewers. Welcome. This is your host, Christine. For those that are joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome. And for those that are joining me on my 16th video, I want to say welcome back. Now, for those who've been following my videos, as you know, I collect magazines and then pick out some important information and share that information with you. Now, this being a holiday season, I'm gonna say happy holiday to everybody out there, depending on what holiday you're celebrating. I wanna say happy holidays, and we all know what the holiday season is all about. So I hope you're through with your gift shopping and wrapping and all that. And I know you're probably thinking about the menu. For those who are hosting, you're thinking, what should we add to the menu this time? And for those who've been doing this, you're thinking, let's do what we did last year. But some of you are thinking, what can we, what's the, what other new, what are some of the new things that we can add to the menu this year? So I'm here to share uh, two things that I normally like to add to the menu, to my menu each year. And I look out for, so this year around I was looking out for tips, and those are two things. So it's mainly the things that I really like to spice up when it comes to the holiday is the drinks and the dessert. And so for today's topic, we're going to be talking about fruit punch. That's right. I know a lot of you probably already stocked up on the wine bottles, the beer bottles, all sorts of beverages. And you're thinking, you probably think, what else can I add to the menu, right? Or you could be thinking, hey, we haven't had what can we do different this time around? So I'm here to share some fruit punch tips with you that I came across in this magazine here, which is the Bon Appetit magazine. I'm gonna briefly share a fruit punch that I came across in here, which is pretty neat, and I thought, why not share that with my viewers? And if you want to get details of the fruit punch, you're gonna have to go online and look out for Bon Appetit. You have the full details for this recipe, but it's a pretty neat recipe. So I hope it works out for you. Okay, so here we go. I hope you're ready. So let's roll. Okay, fruit punch. Um, Fruit punch makes the party. Yes, the prime rib roast matters too, but no one ever told an inappropriate joke after eating meat. Punch is also nothing if not practical. Shaking individual cocktails to order is a chore for you and your guests. Punch is the answer. It's low maintenance. You get it even you forget it's even there until your entire guest list is gathered around it. You could do the traditional ball and ladder thing, but then you wouldn't get to decorate the dispenser all nice and pretty. Just some advice. The cranberry Vermont sherry punch goes down easy. You've been warned. So this is the under the mistletoe fruit punch that I came across. It's pretty neat. It sounds pretty neat. And there's actually ingredients that I'm going to share with you to make it happen if you're planning on making that happen. And hopefully, if you make it, please share with us and let us know how that turned out. All right, so here goes the ingredients for this. So to make this, to put this punch together, this is what you're going to need. So it's called the under the mistletoe punch, just in case you're planning on going online to look for it. It's a serving of 20. The recipe easily scales down by half or even all the way to festive drinks or two. So here's what you're gonna need. So you're gonna need 1 1/3 cups of raw sugar. You're gonna need 3 tablespoons of allspice berries, cracked. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons whole cloves, and you're gonna need 3-inch cinnamon sticks. And for your assembly, you're gonna need 1 bottle of 750 mils Amotilendo's sherry, and you're also gonna need one bottle, one 750 ml bottle of dry Vermont, half cups of and one teaspoon of cranberry juice cocktail, and 1.5 cup plus 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. Or you could use blood orange or navel orange, and you can cut, if you use navel orange, you can cut some wheels, and for decoration you can use first springs, cranberries, and cinnamon sticks. Now if you want to get that kind of, if you want to get that decoration, if you want to make it look exactly the same way, the way it is there, the ingredients I just mentioned below are what you're going to need to make that happen. Okay, so as we continue now, here's what you're going to have to do. As for the spiced syrup, you're going to bring the raw sugar, allspice cloves, cinnamon, and 1 1/3 cup of water to simmer in a small saucepan over medium heat. Remove from heat and let spices steep for 10 minutes. Strain through a fine mesh sieve into a small measuring glass or bowl. You will get about 1.5 or 1 1 3/4 cups of syrup. Let your syrup cool. Cover and chill until cold for at least 30 minutes. Okay, now for your assembly, stir the spiced syrup, sherry Vermont, cranberry juice, and lemon juice in a large bowl or pot. If serving from a dispenser with a spigot, line sides of the bottom with a row of orange wheels, and fill 1/4 full with crushed ice to hold orange wheels against sides. So if you're planning on using a dispenser like that one there, so you want to crush your orange and make those wheels, and then after you do that, you want to line them against the dispenser, and then put some crushed ice, and then put another row of orange wheels, and then add more ice to that. Okay, now create another layer of orange wheels and add just enough ice to hold them against the side. Repeat until dispenser is full. Pour punch over ice and top with first sprigs if desired. Serve punch in ice chilled glasses, garnished with cranberry, cinnamon sticks, and orange wheels. If serving in a punch bowl, add 4 cups ice cubes to punch and stir until very cold, about a minute. Remove ice with a slotted spoon. Ladle into ice-filled glass, garnished with cranberries, cinnamon sticks, and orange wheels. Now go ahead, stir your punch if ice serving is in a punch bowl, and this can be made 8 hours ahead. Cover and chill. So if you're planning on making this recipe, so you can either use a dispenser like this one here, and then decorate it in that manner, like you get your oranges, a navel orange, and cut them in wheels, and then put ice, and then get the fir twig. Or if you can actually use a bowl just like this one here, right? So you gotta follow the instructions. You can use this kind of bowl. You don't need that kind of decoration. Just follow the instructions as we've mentioned, and let us know how that turns out. Now, normally I have my own kind of fruit punch that I've used over the years. It's a pretty simple recipe, so this is what it is. This is what I'm sipping on. So if you want to join me, I have a cup for you here, and I like it, so I'll share this with you. So what I put here is I get some ice cubes, some Coca-Cola, some frozen juice. It could be either orange or peach or lemon, and then add some strawberries, and also add so it's It's so you add cranberry juice and Coca-Cola and frozen juice and some ice cubes. And I also like to add the strawberries that give it that really nice flavor, and then stir it. Now, if you have guests that like alcohol, normally I make two bowls. I'll make one bowl for my non-alcoholic guests that don't drink alcohol, and then I'll mix another bowl with for guests that like alcohol, and in the second bowl for my guests that would like a little bit of, you know, some alcohol, I like to add vodka to it. But you can add based on how much on how strong you want it or how light you want it. Okay, now this the book here. So that's it. And I like it. I like, as I said, I like the strawberries, give it that nice fruity flavor and smell. And you can use either frozen frozen strawberries, or you can actually, if you can get fresh strawberries in the winter, go for it. Now for desserts, for the desserts, one of my favorite, two favorite desserts that I normally like to have, it's one or the other. It's the velvet cake. If I can get the whole cake, that's well and good, no problem. Or I could actually go for velvet cupcakes, just like the ones you see out up here. And if it's not that, then I like to go for the cheesecake. Now I just remember there's this one time, I think it's 2 holidays ago, when I was actually lucky to find a cheesecake, a velvet and cheesecake layered together, put together. And when I found that out, I just ran for it. And once I got that box, I didn't look back. But I also want to share these more desserts here, because those are the two things some people focus on. That people want to, you think about the beverage you want to serve, and you also want to think about uh, the uh, the dessert, right? And if you haven't figured out, so these are some tips that you could use if you want to try that out, no problem. The magazine also shares some neat desserts here if you want to put some sweet desserts for your guests. This is a chocolate covered with marshmallow cookies right there. Seems pretty yummy. So this is sugar rush. If you wanna, if you're planning on serving your guests with sweet dessert. Now this is grapefruit vanilla shortbread. For some reason it looks like pizza when you look at it, but it's actually shortbread. Okay, and then we have another one, black and white halva. It's another kind of dessert. Now you can actually yeah, when you go online, you're going to be able to come across these. This is Nutella brown butter crispies. Wow, look at that, guys. If you want to do a different dessert this year, I would say this is the mother. Now this is chocolate blackout cookies. Chocolate blackout cookies. All right, well, that's all I had to share, guys. And I wish all, so please, I hope you find these tips. I hope you find